Yay, we get to homeschool. Like, it is so exciting. Just think about all the things that we can do. I mean, yay, there is so much great homeschooling curriculum out there. Oh, yeah, there is so much homeschooling curriculum out there. Which one will I use? What do people use? Do you find yourself, or have you found yourself like in that mode where you're like, oh, I'm so pleased that we've made the right choice. We're doing the right thing, but now I have to choose curriculum. And that can be hard because, like this friend over here is like, I love this one. And this one friend is like, I love this one. And you're like, I don't know. So you start researching and you start looking and maybe you come across a video like this. So today I want to review for you the homeschool curriculum, The Good and the Beautiful. Hi, and welcome to Learning Life. Thank you so much for joining me today as I want to bring to you a review of another homeschool curriculum. It can be confusing, can't it? You've made the decision that you want to homeschool, but now which one do I use for curriculum? And there really are so many great choices, but we can get overwhelmed, one, by the choices, or two, by other people's voices. And especially when they're our friends, you can have one friend that, I love this curriculum and this is what I want to use. And you go, and it gets like that. And so, yes, you do. You find yourself like trying to Google like different things, and you might have stumbled across this video or maybe one of my other ones. I am a bit of a nerd. I love to write curriculum and also to research curriculum. And so I did that. Hey, check out some of my other videos of the other curriculum that I have reviewed, but as well, subscribe, hopefully there's some great information here for you because truly that is my heart with Learning Life. We are learning this life together. So let's do it. Well, Good and the Beautiful. Have you heard about this curriculum? Maybe you have. It came out in 2015 and it's written by Jenny Phillips. She is a gospel singer. She's a recording artist. She's had a number of things, but she just didn't find a curriculum that she loved and that she really wanted for her kids. So she started writing her own. I hear you. I am very much like that, sort of in a way like myself. When you find a need, you sort of start doing it on your own. And so this is what she was doing. And, initially she was just offering it free to friends when they were like curious, but now it has really grown into something and it keeps growing and it keeps developing and thousands of families are using it. I know several myself. I've used part of this curriculum myself. And so if you go to the website goodandbeautiful.com, you will see their information as they've laid it out there. But I just wanted to hit on for you their mission, their threefold mission, because I actually think that this is good and it helps to undergird what this curriculum is about. So the first one is to teach advanced academics while connecting to the good and the beautiful in life. I mean, that sounds great. And the good and beautiful in learning. That's a great mission to have. 2, to make homeschooling less overwhelming and time-consuming. And 3, to offer highest quality resources in an affordable way. You know what? I think they do hit that with their mission. This is a solid and good curriculum. It's in various stages. They're still growing and developing. They don't have every subject all the way up through high school yet, but just keep coming back. Their language arts is very strong. And, this is one of the things that people often come through, that they're looking at curriculum first and foremost with language arts. And so this is a strength here. And so through talking with friends, through looking at the curriculum that they have online, through using some of it myself, I have compiled for you some pros and cons of the Good and Beautiful. Pros. Okay, there's some great pros here with the Good and the Beautiful. It has a strong phonics base. I love phonics. I really do. And so, yes, in those lower levels, to have that good, strong phonics base helps build a great foundation. So to me, that's wonderful. It is affordable. For many of the lower grades, especially language arts, they're level 5 and below, you can actually download it for free. Okay, you're in charge of then copying and doing all of that. But, even if you weren't and you wanted to purchase it yourself through them, it really is an inexpensive curriculum, especially when you look at some of the others. It is literature-based, which I also love. I love literature. And when it is based on that, it gives it a good, strong foundation. I like that it can be done in family style. And you go, family style? We sort of think about that at restaurants. Well, you can also do that in your learning. It means like some of the electives and the subjects, instead of being like by grade, you can do it as a family unit and do it together, which is super fun. No daily prep time. How does that sound to you? Yes, this curriculum is written in a way that I absolutely love, that you could pick it up and follow it. Just follow through these steps and do this. And so you're not having to write lesson plans. You're not having to fully plan out everything, that you literally day by day can pick it up and run with it, which is a great thing to have in a curriculum. It is moral, okay? So it emphasizes family and good character. It is a faith-based curriculum in that. But you don't have to take all of those components there with that as well. But it's great in the emphasis of family and in their good character. And they also have readers for all of their language arts levels, which I know for many people, like we sort of cut out readers in lower grades, but to have readers that go along as you build up is fantastic. Cons. So, as great as it all sounds, there are a few things there that I think that people can really just like take and be thinking like, I like this, I don't like this. Okay, some people feel that the lessons can be long. Not all lessons, but some of them just sort of like drag out. For me, it doesn't faze me because I'm like, well, I can stop and we can pick up later on. But if length is an issue, that can be a con for you. It is also a traditional curriculum for some. That is a very good thing. But for those that are really just sort of looking to step outside of like what's been in schools and they're thinking homeschool, I don't have to do traditional schooling. The fact that it is traditional in the way that it is set out can be a turn off for some people. Spelling lists, turn off for me. I'm not a huge spelling list fan, and I know a few other people that aren't. And they have these lists, and again, that fits into that traditional curriculum. Okay. So it might be a good thing for you, but it can also be a con. It does focus on their literature, the one that they are writing, like their readers, their recommended book list, and all of that. You can go onto the website and find their recommended book list. I was looking through because, they sort of have a dislike for a lot of the literature that I like or that I would use, okay, because it's not fitting into where they want, like with the moral side of like good character, whatever. It goes against things that they believe and faith-based things that they hold. Like, that's great. I am very much in the mind that I can use any books to teach my children. And I love that. I love that it can open up discussions and it can be like, that's not actually what we believe, or that's not an opinion that we hold, but how do we address this? So I'm less concerned about like that. I don't like a restrictive book list. I sort of like things to be open. So that, and I know for some others as well, can be, you're only seeing this, but what about these? And there is also controversy on whether or not it is Christian. Look, I'm not going to get into that. Jenny Phillips is straight out says that she's part of the Latter-day Saints. So great, she's bringing this great moral curriculum there. And I know people that don't have any sort of family faith that still use this curriculum. They just say, we just don't use those parts. Okay, so let's not get into the controversy, but I know for some people, if they think, there's a controversy around, we'll back away. Don't let that be a con though, okay? But it could be. My thoughts in this. I really do like it as a curriculum. As I said, I've used parts of it. Now, I'm an eclectic sort of curriculum user. I pick and choose according to where my goals are at, interests. I'm not one size fits all, sort of like just one curriculum for us, okay? The artwork in it is beautiful, but my girls actually found it distracting. I thought that was interesting. When it comes to like sort of any work on a page, they want it nice and clean and not distracted with artwork. I do like that you can obtain much of it for free. Okay, this is very helpful for someone like me who doesn't follow a full curriculum, but I want this and I want this and I want this, but I don't want to pay the full amount for those 3 portions. I can actually get what I want to use. And what it is that is quality and it is good. And again, you can also purchase from them. The readers, I think a good, like from an education point and like in a writing point and all of that, like, yes, my girls weren't interested in them. They would much rather like other books. And you're like, okay, for them. And so like I see the educational side on the readers. We just were a bit like, yeah, with them. But again, that's us. Do I recommend this curriculum? Yes. Have I recommended it to others? Yes. Will I keep recommending it to people? Absolutely. Because I really do think that it is good and beautiful. Now, it is a strong curriculum, and it is. And again, you don't have to use it all. You can use one part of it and not the other. And that is one of the beauty of it. You don't have to do it all. But check out their website again, goodandbeautiful.com, and see what they've written. Maybe download one of the units and see for yourself and weigh it up and just think, is this something that would work for my family? And again, if you start using it and then you think, yeah, it's not, it's okay to move on. So I hope that this helped, just giving you some ideas like about it as an educator. Yes, I think use it. For many families, I'm like, yes, use it, but tweak it and make it what works for you. Okay. Don't you try to fit into that peg there. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. I am here. And thank you so much for watching today. And if you like these, check out the other reviews that I've done on other curriculum, but also check out my website, LearningThis.Life, which has other fun videos, crafts, fun things that you can do, and some great informational videos as well. As I said, I love to learn. This is my learning life, and I'm bringing it to you. You can also join us in helping us get these videos out by becoming a champion. And you can do that through patreon.com or through my website, once again, LearningThis.Life.